Ladies and gentlemen, this is bout number 3 on the card. Brought to you by TFH Hire. 3 by 3 minute rounds in the heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, trained by Glenn Hodgins out of Corporate Box Valley with an official weight of 104.7 kilograms. 11 fights, 7 wins, 4 coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Brisbane, ladies and gentlemen, Callum Godfrey. And across the ring, his opponent fighting out of the red corner, trained by Anthony Vella and the team out of NTG Fight and Fitness with an official weight of 103.4 kilograms. 30 fights, 20 wins, 1 draw. 7 wins coming by way of knockout. Fighting out of Springwood, he is Kid Savage, Rob Ferguson. And when the action begins, your man in charge in the center of the ring, Mr. Wayne Mead. Both fighters still the ring, White Crew Ramoy.
And always a big reception for Rob Ferguson. This is his hometown, in front of his home crowd, up against a very solid, very fit-looking Callum Godfrey. So, you know, like we said, Steve, Rob's taken a bit of time off. He's done a bit of boxing. He's come back. He's very determined, as we see. He looks very nervous, which is great energy. But Callum Godfrey looks cool as a cucumber.
That's right. This is a very interesting matchup. So Callum's, his last 3 fights, he's come off wins. So he's coming into this fight very, very confident. But both Callum as well, you know, his last fight was a head kick win, KO back in March. And before that, he won a boxing fight as well that in March this year. So he's coming in confident. And Rob just has to be wary against that big head kick of his. There he goes, coming straight with it. Yes.
Yeah, big body kick early on, as we see, just mixing up the legs very well and very early for a big fella.
Oh, you can see the power in that kick, pushing him.
And nice work there from Rob, taking that front leg of the southpaw. As we see again, beautiful body kicks.
He is a big boy. You see a lot of weight behind that kick.
And just nice timing. As we see Rob going for those punches. You can't get flustered by those early kicks. As we see Godfrey just taking his time. Nice body kick again up there.
Taking that well.
Rob looking down low. And mixing up the low kicks is Ferguson.
Yeah, I've seen a fair bit of Rob in the boxing scene, actually. One of my favourite fights was with King Mo over in the Valley. And Rob looked like he didn't really train for that fight. Took it in last minute. Looked like he was about to put him away, and then he just sort of hit a wall and gassed out for Mo to come away the victor.
No question on Rob Ferguson's heart. It's great to see that he's taking it very serious. His body's getting fitter.
You can see that he's definitely taking this fight serious in the shape of his body as well. That's right. And he's brought a crowd with him, so he doesn't want to lose in front of his sort of hometown either. So
Anthony Vella, his original trainer, in the red corner with the Valasaga brothers from NTG.
Yeah, the Valasaga brothers have been working closely with Rob for this fight in terms of the grappling and, good inside leg kick.
And just nice high-low kicking here from Godfrey. Very impressive in the first round.
Godfrey, very, very strong fighter. Even his base and his foundations, they're just solid kicks. You can hear them from here.
Very well timed too. He's not throwing them, you know, hitting and hoping. He's making them land, as we see a left hand there from Callum.
Does have good balance, Callum. For a big fella too, very mobile to get that leg up there.
And there's that big high kick up at the guard, keeping Rob Ferguson guessing.
Yeah, Rob needs to make sure that he keeps his defense tight. Needs to keep his hands up and catch those kicks and not catch it on the chin.
Outside leg kick, just a bit of a stumble. Parries the front kick away as Rob Ferguson. Very composed, and there's that beautiful left kick again up high from Godfrey, and again, just very well
You can see the power in those kicks, though, the way they rock and move Rob's 100-kilo body. Very composed, isn't he, Callum Smith? In the zone, doesn't look phased, very relaxed.
Godfrey looking for that push kick just off the mark. And see that big high kick again from the southpaw. Big high kick from Rob. Both boys, nice push kick.
That's it.
What a great opening round. Very, very strong opening round from the blue corner there. Stamping his authority fairly early on with those big leg body kicks.
Big body kicks, very well timed from the blue corner. Testament to the Corporate Box Valley gym. And
For-
Glenn Hodges, his trainer in the corner. No
For-
slouch himself.
That's right. For the big fellas, they're very mobile though and agile. Like his movement for his size and weight. Yeah, I would not want to be on the receiving end of those kicks.
And looking very composed in the corner is Callum Godfrey. Not sucking him in. Also is Rob Ferguson, getting some instructions from his corner to get a bit more handsy. Get in, close the gap so he can't kick. Get in punch range. Start teeing off?
What would you tell Rob to come into the second round for that fight? What would you tell him that he needs to do to win this fight?
I think he needs to, for starters, try and block that kick. If you can block the kick, you negate the strike. And then, yeah, he's very good with his hands. Get in there and ruffle this guy's feathers. Nothing's really worrying Callum at all.
Yeah,
Godfrey's very composed.
I was thinking Rob should,
Round number 2.
with his boxing background, should let his hands go a little bit more and make sure that he...
Big
catch on
high
those
kicks there. Very powerful from Callum Godfrey as we see Rob doing
There we
it.
go, letting his hands go now.
Doing
This
it.
is what he needs to do. Just getting close. Don't give him the chance to let those leg kicks come up. If you're in his... Oh, beautiful elbow there from Rob as well.
Yeah, and Godfrey sitting his head down and not afraid to swing on with Rob, but Rob needs to look for that elbows. You see that beautiful body kick again.
Beautiful straight
hand.
left there from Callum.
And there's
Again,
a big
another
loop and
beautiful
left.
left.
Beautiful, he's putting this together
Rob-
very well.
Rob is one tough candidate.
And just sitting on the rope after that kick, looking for the push kick. I'm loving what I'm seeing from the blue corner here, Steve.
Yeah, he's very solid and strong base there. Good right hand there from Rob. That's what he needs to do. He needs to crowd his space. Don't give him the opportunity to throw that.
And look for those elbows. He's getting Callum Godfrey to sit down and tuck his head as we see there. Look for the elbow over the top.
Good kick there from Rob.
And just knocking Godfrey off balance, but there's that big body kick again. Left hook there.
Good body shot there too.
In for the
Good knee. Good knee.
And seems to be slowing down the blue corner here.
I'll tell you with Callum as well. Oh, beautiful left head kick.
Just very, very well timed. You see he's not throwing it. I don't think he's missed with that body kick yet this whole
No,
fight.
whether Rob's blocking them or catching them or taking them, he has not missed with that left body kick at all. And I think what Rob wants to do here as well is probably get him into a clinch and a bit of a grapple here. Take away his weapons, which is his legs.
Yeah, and just apply more pressure. He's giving the a man who's a good kicker range.
Good, beautiful right hook there from Rob. Oh, good block. He can't let his hands down 1 second in this fight, because if he gets caught with that leg kick, it could be all over.
As we see both
Here we
boys
go.
lock up in the clinch. And Godfrey sucking in as we see a beautiful kick again, unanswered, straight on the arms, beautiful scoring point and push kick, keeping him away. Right hook. And this is where Rob's got to tee off a bit and look for the elbow. As we see him targeting the body there. Godfrey wearing one on the top of his cranium and push kick, keeping him away. Very much in control here, Steve. As you see that beautiful body kick, even though he's slowing down energy-wise, but he's still very smart with his attacks. As we see that big kick again.
He's reading it very, very well, and you'll never, ever see Rob not
Beautiful
in a wall.
punch
Beautiful, yes. He needs to let his hands go a little bit more like that. There was a beautiful right uppercut there from Rob.
And what we...
what a
End
great
of round
finisher for
two.
Rob. Finishing the round strong.
Finishing the round strong. Once again, I've got to go the way of the blue corner there. Those unanswered body kicks are scoring way too high, but exposed himself a bit with fitness in that late in that round, and Rob started taking advantage. Steve.
That's right. I think Callum definitely had
Your
the edge over in that
18
round.
Commentary team, Stephen Wachenko and Jane Daddy Cool.
Body across the ring. So again, another 3-round sprint, and this is the third and final round. I think Rob needs to be very strong and dominant and maybe come out with a knockout to win this fight, unofficially, obviously, and counter from that. Now, when he misses with it, come back with an attack, come back with his punches, let his hands go. He shouldn't be not letting him have a chance to sort of offload on him.
Both boys trading lows. We see that big high kick again from Godfrey. Both boys trading punches.
And again, Callum Godfrey is so young in his fight career, having his first fight at the age of 24, and only at the age of 29 in 5 years, he's had 11 fights.
And just relentless with that unanswered body kick. Very powerful too back at home. It's not just flicking his leg up there, he's driving it in. You can see a nice left hand there straight down the tube. There's that big powerful
He's a
kick
very
again.
explosive fighter, isn't he? Callum Godfrey is a very explosive fighter.
And good knees here from Ferguson. He needs to apply some pressure here.
I think, like you said, Daddy, like coming into the fight, you could see Callum Godfrey's confidence coming into the fight with the last 3 fights being wins. And I guess with Rob Ferguson, the nerve of coming back into Thai boxing in front of his home crowd.
Definitely, he's got some cobwebs as he sees that as this fight gets longer, he's getting back into the groove of things.
That's right, yeah. Dusting off the ring rust.
And big props to his fitness, Rob. So it's usually the other way round, but Godfrey.
That's right, he did train hard for this fight. And obviously the first fight coming out of NTG, the new NTG, Nugget was the pad machine, was smashing him on the pads.
Nice trade of kicks there from Ferguson. As Godfrey's just slowing down later on in this round, final round, just looking for that. There's that big body kick again. And starting to take its toll, I think, on the arm of Ferguson.
Yeah, that's right. You can only take so much when there's 100 kilos behind those kicks. And there's solid kicks too. Beautiful straight left there. I think right now Rob needs to, in the last minute here, just needs to suffocate him and unload his hands.
Definitely.
Try to go for the knockout.
As we see Rob going for a body kick of his own, scoring. And Godfrey just sitting on the rope, sucking him in at the hands. A nice body kick. Once again, very well timed.
Oh, beautiful right hand there from Rob. And he should just capitalize on that last 30 seconds. Just let him go. Let his hands go. He's fit enough for it. It's only 3 rounds.
And Godfrey in no danger as he's swinging, ducking his head, swinging, calling Rob on with his acknowledging as Rob's just got to start teeing off. There's no guard.
Yeah, that's right.
There.
I think both boys are going to be punching themselves out. I think that hurt Godfrey there. And he answers back with a head kick. Ferguson looking for the knockout.
Very tired. In the latter stages of this round. Big body kick again there from
right
Godfrey.
to the final bell. What a beautiful fight. Great fight, great matchup so far.
Eruption 18,
and a very strong performance from the Corporate Box Gym in the Valley there. Great body kicks.
Oh, unreal. And those, I would not want to be in the receiving end of those kicks.
From TFH Higher.
Great return there from Rob Ferguson. Like I said earlier, Steve, more rounds. He got stronger as the fight went on, which is testament to his fitness.
That's right.
And just, bashing off a bit of ring rust.
That's right, and anyone that has seen Rob fight, they sort of know that he always hits a wall and he gasses out. But this time he was there to the final bell, unloading his punches and giving everything he had. Tell you what a great full house it is. It is here tonight at the Eruption show.
Always a packed house here at the Eagle Sports Complex here. Demicoli, Mr. Demicoli, promoted for a very long time. He knows how to draw the crowd out here down in South Brisbane.
He has done very well, that's for sure. Even the matchups, all even matchups so far, all great wars. And here we go to the scorecards.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds have gone to the judges' scorecards, your winner via unanimous points decision, blue corner, Callum Godfrey.
A well-deserved win there for Callum Godfrey.
Yeah, no surprise there. That body kick was absolutely relentless. A lot of power, very well timed, and very well executed. So a great win there from the blue corner, Corporate Box Valley.
And he continues his winning streak. So 4 fights in a row. No doubt has a big future in Thai boxing.